Hey everyone, Eric here with Just Eric Personal. So, just wanted to show you what happens when you have a good time with friends. You get a crazy haircut sometimes. That's right, sometimes you get a crazy haircut. It's a backwards fryer or a backwards horseshoe or whatever. It's cut in the back completely. And all right here, as you can see, and you can see my scar, a nice scar right there from having a head surgery a couple times, and nice C-shaped scar. Kind of spiked my hair up a little bit with water. I like it. It's a funny haircut. So let me tell you all about this. So I told y'all yesterday that I'd be going to hang out with my friend and you know, going to church and then seeing a concert. Well, they ended up canceling the concert. We were bummed out, and then my friend, he's like, yeah, you know, I want to cut half my hair off, is what he said, or like not half, not quite half, but he's like, I want to cut, you know, this portion of my hair off and kind of do a punk rock thing, but I want to keep the mohawk. So kind of, if you can imagine, it was let me get it right, yeah, he didn't cut off the front where the mohawk was, but he cut, yeah, it's hard to explain. So anyway, he cut back, and then, you know, whatever. But and then my friend and this guy who did the half, you know, half punk thing or whatever, he also he cut this other guy who was hanging out, another friend of mine who was hanging out with us, hair. He would cut his hair, and he did a mohawk on his hair. So my friend had a mohawk with like part of his hair cut off, and then you know, most of it not, and hard to explain. You'd have to see pictures, but I'm not going to add pictures of him or my other friend. And then my other friend had a mohawk, a full, you know, just a traditional mohawk, and, you know, both sides cut off, just a strip. Well, my friend then asked me, he proceeded towards me, and he asked me, he's like, what are you gonna let me do to you? He's like, let me do a horseshoe, or, you know, let me do an old man cut or something, is what he said. And I'm like, okay, no, get away from me. I was like, I want you to, but I don't want you to. I don't want to keep it. So he's like, well, you'll have to cut it off after a while. It's not something you can keep, really. I was like, yeah. Then after a while, trying to fend him off, I was like, yeah, or a couple minutes of saying, get away from me. I was like, yeah, you know what? Forget it. You just screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. He's like, nah. He's like, are you sure? He's like, are you really? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, but I want you to do reverse. The old, like how an elderly person might have the hair going back, you know, and then around, and then the top is bald, or whatever, right here. Well, as you can see, I got that reversed. And he was, yeah, I told him what I wanted. I'm like, yeah, I want it bald up here, and I want, you know, this around here. And he's like, no way. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. So he's like, are you sure? Because you said you didn't. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. It's like, are you positive? And he kept on asking me a couple times. I was like, yeah. It's like, okay, fine. And he started doing it. He's like, no turning back. And then, yeah, this is what, let me see here. Yeah, that's what I have ended up with. Can't show you all the back, but anyway, not really, anyway. Yeah, so that's what happens when you're with friends. Sometimes you make some really funny decisions and just have fun and go on a whim, and that's how I like it. I like it good and fun, and I like being a nut. So, yeah, I wish I could have seen the concert, but I got to go to church with my friend and with my friend and his family, and have dinner with them, or have lunch with them, and stuff like that. So I'm happy, and I just spent time with good friends, and I did something funny and crazy, and I'm going to a concert Thursday, and sporting this haircut, then I'm chopping it all off, because I am not going a month or so with this until my next haircut appointment. I'm just chopping it off after Thursday. So a few more videos you'll see me like this, and that's it. Enjoy it, people. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Eric with Just Eric Personal out.